Good morning. Good morning. I like this mood lighting. For some reason, when it's darker in here, it just feels cooler. You know? Anyway, I can't see your faces, but I feel your smile. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, everyone. Let's sing our opening song. There you are. You are the light.
Happy Sunday, everybody, here at the Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living, where transformation happens on this holy, holy ground. My name is Linda Brewer. I'm so privileged that I have the opportunity to welcome each and every one of you here today. Love streamers on Facebook and on YouTube, please say hello and let us know where you are. We wish you could be here with us, but we're glad we have the amazing Raj to make sure you can be with us wherever you are. Our center is a spiritual community that teaches a philosophy for daily living based on spiritual principles and practices that are universal among religions. We honor every pathway by which people seek to know and connect with the divine, and we work on our individual consciousness so that we can help make the world a better place. So I invite you today to say with us our promise statement, and as you do, I invite you to think about what would happen in the world if we all really lived this every day. So together, we promise to embody love, compassion, and kindness everywhere we go, and to be the peaceful presence we want to experience in this world. We recognize the divine oneness in everyone and everything, including all living creatures, Mother Earth, and the universe. We promise to be generous, sharing our time, talents, and treasures as we serve from the highest truth that love is the way. Recognizing and embodying this love for all, we help create a world that works for everyone. Thank you. Our theme this month is Free and Whole, and we are so blessed to have Megan Sillito back with us as our guest speaker. Her talk is called Aliveness is Our Compass. Some applause is happening out there. And I am so excited. All right, there we go. seems really loud. Is it loud out there? Okay. And I'm so excited, our special music today, back our great friend, former band member, Lezlee Monroe. Our practitioners serving today are Sillito, sharing a reading, a time of sacred silence before our centering music helps connect us with that spirit that lives within, and then she will lead us in prayer. And Sue Gardner holding high watch throughout this service, knowing that the best and highest is unfolding for each one of us as we share this sacred time together. I remind you we have a 9:30 book study downstairs in our retreat center every week where we study the book of the month. This month and August's book is The Anatomy of Awakening by Dr. Sue Morter. You do not have to have read the book to attend. It's a great way to have conversation, get to know people a little more than we can during the service here, and just have a great time making friends. So please check that out if you want. Do we have folks here today for the very first time? I know we do. If so, if you will raise your hand, we have gifts for you. If you can keep them up until Iris gets there with your gift. She's making her way over here. Okay, Iris, this row here. All but Ruth on that row. Ruth has been here before. All right. Thank you so much. We affirm for each one of you and for everyone here in the room that you will experience a blessing here this morning. So thanks for being with us. We hope you'll see you often. As I share the highlights of what's coming up, I remind you that you can always find out what's going on at our center 24/7 on our website, spirituallyfree.org. Also in the hallway, there are flyers, a lot of them. Everything that is going on, you can see it there. The advantage of checking things out here is our hospitality team is available before and after the service to answer your questions and to help you with anything you need help with, like buying tickets or submitting a prayer request and all those things that you can do out there and on the website. All right, here's what's coming up soon. After the service today, Megan is doing another one of her amazing workshops. This one, like her talk, is called Aliveness is Our Compass. So many of us spend our entire lives thinking we're not enough, trying to fix ourselves instead of recognizing the awesomeness that we truly already are, because awesome is how we were created. So if that fixer stuff sounds like you, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, there was the rare weekend I wasn't doing some workshop or something trying to become who I already was and didn't know it. So if you would like an opportunity to accept your own magnificence, I encourage you to take part in this workshop with Megan. There will be a light lunch first, and then the workshop, it's downstairs in room 102. That's our retreat center, and it's right after the service. So get ready for that transformative experience. All right, Saturday the 25th, our LGBTIA plus and allies group meets downstairs in the retreat center. We call that group Pride Haven. If you know anybody in that community who may be struggling, may live in a place where they're not supported for the truth of who they are, encourage them to check that out. It's a great supportive group, so please check that out. This month, our Friday Experience event will move from the 4th Friday to the 5th Friday, this month only, because of that very special Utah holiday, Pioneer Day or Pioneer Day, whichever you prefer. That's on the 24th. So join us on the 31st from 6 to 7 for a lovely sound bath downstairs with Rochelle Greedham. All right. It's time to get your tickets for our very special Spark event that is happening on August 29th. This event will feature keynote speaker Reverend Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith, along with, yes, amazing. If you haven't seen the movie Secret, go watch it. And if you don't know who Michael is, check that out. He's in that movie, and he was on Oprah, lots of other ways you can find him. We also have 3 other amazing speakers. Our very own Megan, Christiana Turner, and Charles Holt will be back. There are 40 VIP tickets. The VIP tickets give you seating in the first 2 rows, plus a seat at the speaker's table for lunch. They are selling quickly, and once they're gone, they're gone. So, get your tickets, and even if you're not buying VIP tickets, one of the things I'm very aware about, and I don't know if this is a Utah thing or if this is a CSL thing or whatever, but somehow we love to wait till the last minute to commit to things or to buy our tickets or whatever. It would really help us if you would do that sooner so we can plan. This is a big event. It's a huge thing that we have these people coming. And we have a program, an ambassador program. If you sell 10 tickets to other people, you get a free ticket yourself. So all that information is out there. Check it out. And please go ahead and get your tickets. All right, and then remember the hospitality team can help you buy those tickets. All right, this is where I always remind you that our center was founded on, and it is grounded in prayer. Our professional prayer practitioners are trained in the art and science of affirmative prayer. They spend 4 to 5 years taking classes to be able to know the highest truth for you, regardless of what's going on in your life. I know when I'm struggling with things, I need another practitioner to remind me of the truth because I get caught in my stuff. And we know that there's always a higher purpose for what's going on, and usually our hindsight lets us know that, but practitioners can help you know it in the here and now instead of waiting till it's all over and you finally learned the lesson. So right now I invite you to settle in, allow Selena's reading, the silence, our sacred music to center you in that spirit within, and then Selena will lead us in prayer.
Good morning. Our reading this morning is adapted from the combined wisdom of Mark Nepo, Dr. Sue Morter, and Dr. Ernest Holmes. Though the earth is touched by everything alive, it never stops turning around the fire at its center. And we find our way by following Spirit's voice at our center. There is a presence living at the center of all things. It breathes through the stars, dances in the oceans, and expresses itself through each one of us. Ernest Holmes called it the one life, the infinite intelligence that is forever creating itself anew. This life is not distance from us. It is not something we must earn, achieve, or become worthy of. It is always expressing as us. Awakening begins when we remember we are not separate from life. We are life becoming conscious of itself. Awakening is not about becoming someone new. It's about becoming more fully who we have always been. When we stop postponing our aliveness, waiting until we are healed, successful, certain, or ready, awakening reveals that life is not waiting in some future moment. Life is happening now. In this breath, this heartbeat, this sacred moment. Spirit within us is whole, complete, and perfect. Nothing is missing. Nothing is broken. The divine life that created us continues to live through us as creativity, compassion, joy, courage, and love. May we remember that we are not here merely to survive. We are here to participate in the great adventure of being alive. As we move into the silence, let us open to the love and life that resides within us.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. In a world full of chaos and noise, so I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here is this holy silence. I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release. From a world full of chaos and noise, so I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God. I find God. I find myself.
I'm filled with grateful gratitude this day. Heart overflowing for this life, for this beautiful morning, the sunshine, a little breeze to cool it down a bit. This philosophy, all these folks here joining us this morning, opening my mind and heart to that one presence and power that flows in and through all of life. Always has, always will. There is no beginning or end, only continuous strength, love, peace. And knowing this truth of the divine, I know that I am part and parcel of that one. And as I know this truth for myself, I know this truth for all. That each of us are beautiful, divine beings. Expressions of that one. All coming from the same source, and yet expressing as our beautiful individual selves. Each here at this time, in this place, to bring forth all that we can be, all that we are, with ease and grace, with open hearts and open minds. So I just bless this service, each hand that made it possible, our beautiful music team and AV team that always makes us look and sound great. For Miss Megan and the message that she will share with us. And for each and every person joining us here in this room or virtually, knowing that we do so together. So I just release this word. It's spoken, therefore it's done. As together we say, and so it is.
I'm so grateful to have Lezlee Monroe here to sing and play with us. It's like old homework, but brand new. Such a blessing. So grateful to Sophie again for stepping up. Delanne will be back next week. She is actually singing with her mom at her mom's church, an original song. It's so cool. I love how Delanne spreads her love around. All right, I invite you to sing along with us. This is a song called All That I Need to Be Free.
By Rick Charette.
What's wrong? I was caught between some heavy rocks and various hard places. I was numb to everything except the pain. Now my soul pushes through the din and darkness with an open heart and eyes. I begin to see. Is full. I'm free to be all of me because God has made me and God has given me all that I need to be free. I dance because I am joy. I love because I am love. I live I am life, I shine because I am the light. I fight because I am freedom, I know. Because I am wisdom, I rise. Because I am power, I give. Because my cup is full. I'm free to be all of me. Because God has made me and God has given me all that I need to be free. God has given me all that I need to be free.
I'm so happy to introduce our special music today. A dear friend of the center, a wonderful musician, songwriter, and presence on our planet. We are so blessed. Lezlee Monroe.
Thank you so much. Wow. So I had this very deep, heartfelt song prepared. And this morning I saw who was presenting today. So I changed it. Because our aliveness comes from our choices, what we choose to think, and how we choose to see what is in front of us, yes? And you may remember this, those of you who have heard me before on this. The song is called I See, and it's a little bit of audience participation, because when we see a picture, we can choose what we see in the picture, right? Yeah. So if we use the proper lens, we're going to have more energy, we're going to feel more alive, and we're going to be happier. Oh, that was way too much to say. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I see kindness, I see kindness, I see kindness wherever I go. I see kindness, I see kindness, I see kindness wherever I go.
Compassion.
I see compassion, I see compassion, I see compassion wherever I go. I see compassion, I see compassion, I see compassion wherever I go.
What else do you see? Call it out so I can hear it. Love.
I see love, I see love, I see love wherever I go. I see love, I see love, I see love wherever I go. What I look for, I will surely find, find, find. I can change the lens, the choice is mine, mine, mine. I see goodwill, I see goodwill, I see goodwill wherever I go. I see goodwill, I see goodwill, I see goodwill wherever I go.
What's one more? Say again. Desire.
I see desire, I see desire, I see desire wherever I go. I see desire, I see desire, I see desire wherever I go. What I look for, I will surely find, find, find. I can change the lens, the choice is mine, mine, mine. I see connection, I see connection, I see connection wherever I go. I see connection, I see connection, I see connection wherever I go. I see, I see, I see, I see.
Thank you.
So great to have Lezlee back with us. Thank you, dear. And thank you, Jordan. That was awesome. Our guest speaker this morning has devoted more than 30 years to helping people awaken to the extraordinary life that already exists within them. Megan Sillito is an internationally recognized transformational coach, master facilitator, speaker, and author whose work has impacted thousands around the world. She has a remarkable gift for creating experiences that don't just change the way people think, they change the way they live. Her work invites people to reconnect with that aliveness that is already within them, revealing that our greatest power comes not from striving, but from remembering our wholeness. Please join me in warmly welcoming back Megan Sillito.
A little bit more alive. Let's go. Come on. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! So this month's theme in the Center for Spiritual Living is wholeness and freedom. And that's why I actually chose the topic of aliveness. Because wholeness is not something that you can achieve. Wholeness is something that you discover. It's something that you awaken to inside yourself. You can't make wholeness. It is you. We can awaken to it. So how do we awaken is through aliveness. Genuine aliveness has one of the highest intelligences possible. The difference between, hopefully, between this chair and me, I'm hoping I have a little more intelligence than the chair, right? So the higher in life force we go, the higher intelligence that we go. So how do we allow more aliveness and life force through us so we can be smarter, more alive? So we have access to real-time intelligence that moves through us all the time, right? So little kids, life force. They go everywhere, full of energy. And then all of a sudden, somewhere along the way of junior high, they get slumpy. They stop moving. There's an interesting stat where when you're born, we have about 3,000 movements. By the time we're 6 years old, we have 300. Because we get taught to shut down aliveness all along the way. Don't do that. No, stop that. That's wrong. Quit moving, quit wiggling, quit. So what happens is that aliveness starts to get contained. And then we get slumpy and we stop having energy. Why? Because the life force that is us is like freaking Niagara Falls. So if you're spending all your time trying to protect that, trying to shove that down, that takes a lot of energy. Think about how much energy it might take to plug up Niagara Falls. That'd be a lot of work. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay, so you're Niagara Falls. Why would you do that? So we learn over time something that I call the defended self or the protected self. Hello. And we start putting containers over that life force, over that aliveness. And then instead of allowing the energy up and through, we're spending our energy in containment. So what I'm hoping today is that we can at least take one or two of those protective walls, defenses. If we can maybe turn it down a little bit and allow a little bit more life up, a little bit more life force up. Does that sound good? Yeah. Okay. So first of all, we have to get safe, because why are we going to let our protections off if we don't feel safe? Right? Okay. So where does safety come from? Inside. Well, how do you get there? Safety comes from inside. Most of us know that. One of the best, quickest ways is just to get present in your body. Because when you're in your body, you're in the present moment. And you're not in your brain predicting some bad shit in the future or thinking about some bad shit in the past. Can I say shit? Is that okay? It's so fun to say shit in church. This makes me so happy. Okay. Whew. Okay. So what I'd like you guys to do is just drop into your body for a minute. And by that, feel your feet. When's the last time you said hi to your little toe? Say hi, little toe, right? Come up through your legs, all the way up, your hips, your lower back, your belly, your mid-back, your chest and heart, your shoulders, your arms, coming up your neck and your head. Now let's add a little breath in here. Let's add a little breath. In this moment, is anything missing? Is anything deficient in this moment? This is what safety is. It's just about being present, because when you're present, you're connected to your real-time intelligence, which allows you to know that everything is just fine, everything is working out, that we live in a friendly universe. Einstein said that the only thing that he absolutely knew he could prove without a shadow of a doubt of all of his theories was that the universe was friendly. And if the universe is friendly, then everything is happening for us. Everything. And the only way we can get messed up is if we are not present to receive what is for us. We get disassociated, we get checked out, we get up in our head. Well, in that place, you cannot receive what this moment has for you. You can only see what the moment has for you if you're inside yourself. Inside of you, connecting to that real-time intelligence allows you to see what actions might be helpful out there. So that's the second way that we get away from aliveness, is we get over-identified with the circumstances of life. Oh, that's happening. Oh, this person left me. Oh, and we get identified, and then we don't feel safe. Why don't we feel safe? Because we just left home base. We just disassociated from ourselves. So we can't be here now in that flow of real-time intelligence that moves through us. So we do two things. We go over there. We wonder what's going on with you. Why are you saying that to me? Well, why are you doing that? Well, it's really bugging me, right? And so, so we get out of that current of our life force. And then we don't have many skills or tools other than to get more defended, or maybe to punch each other out, or something like that, right? What becomes available gets greatly reduced. When I come back here, inside of me, when I realize that energy is all around me, that it is all for me, and that there is a gift right here, right now, I have only to awaken to it. Right? So, let's see what we can create today. So, I want you to just take a measurement of where your aliveness meter is at right now. Like, do you want to go back and take a nap? Like, right? Is it 0, 1, 2? Or are you supercharged? 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Just notice wherever you are on that continuum without judgment, if you can, just with curiosity. Because judgment is where the protective and defended self starts. As soon as you judge, you separate from all that is. As soon as you judge, you separate from your own life force. As soon as you judge, you separate from the life force. Because judgment is a separation tool. Okay? So, let yourself have your number wherever it is. So, if I'm doing my job right today, we'll all have a little bit more of that flow as I get through my little thing here. Anybody want a little more flow? Anybody want a little more aliveness? Yeah. Right. Never do I feel more whole or more free than when I am alive. Would you guys say that was true? For you too? When you feel super alive? We're not in our heads. We're really present. That is the compass that brings us whole, to our wholeness, to our whole selves. Okay. So, I want you to notice the field of energy that is all around you. So, energy is infinite. Your energy is actually infinite. I know it doesn't feel like that, but I want you to remember the 4-year-old who never stops, who has energy for days, who eats like one bite of a hot dog and just goes, right? That's actually how we're designed. We're not designed to stop that. The problem is all those suits got put on. That suit called be still, pay attention, be a good boy. I'm not safe. Okay? So, feel the energy all around you. Now I'd like you to bring your hands together like this. So this is just a trick. This energy you're about to feel is always there. This kinetic process just kind of opens that energy up. Okay, now just bring your hands a little bit apart. Notice what you feel. Notice the energy, okay? So that's the energy inside of you playing and generating energy in your own field. You can turn your own selves on. Isn't that cool? You can turn on your life force. You can turn on your energy. And for some of you, you might want to play with like bringing it a little further apart. See if you can still see how far it goes before you can feel it. So this is, and I'm going to tell you right now, there's an intelligence between your hands. It didn't look like much. Might feel like something, but there's intelligence in between your hands. So notice how that feels to feel your own energy. Did anybody feel a rise in energy just from that? Yeah, a bunch of you. Okay. Now what I want you to do is bring your hands over here to your friends. And just don't touch. Just actually feel the energy between your hands. Get as close as you can without touching. I find that it's easier to feel the energy in just about that close together. Okay, so now I'm going to come in the middle of all of y'all. Okay? And we're all in a field together. Excuse me. Can you feel, now open up, not just to your neighbors, but to the energy that's all around you in this room. In this room. Woohoo. Now, we're all in this field of energy together. I'm going to ask you, some of you might feel this is pretty silly. I'd ask you to, to drop that thought. Or as I do, I imagine myself rolling down an electric window, right? And you can just ask all your barriers to aliveness to drop so that you can feel the life force that is you, that is all around you, that can come through you. Now, don't you feel much smarter? Now that you have more energy coming through you? And when I'm kidding a little bit on the smarter, but when I say the energy is intelligent, I mean it has a high capacity to organize. So what does that mean? If I'm in the energy of aliveness, if I'm cultivating aliveness, then everything that's part of that aliveness can orchestrate itself in my direction. Because in the game of manifesting, the frequency I'm in determines the frequency of what I create, what I surround myself, who's coming in, what's coming in. You know, if you keep attracting some yahoo in your life, there's a frequency mismatch going on. Okay? So the higher aliveness that you're willing to have, the higher level of living that can organize around you, that can come into your world. The more alive you are, the more life force you have, the higher degree of life that can organize around you, because that is what aliveness does, it organizes. And by the way, how many of you are into manifesting? And you all should raise your hands because we're all manifesting all the time, whether we're into it or not. Whatever is happening in your world is what you're manifesting, right? For those of you who've been playing with the Sue Morter book, this is a quote from her. It's a beautiful book. It's called The Anatomy of Awakening. And in it she says that we don't manifest things to us. We bring our aliveness into life. We bring ourselves into life. And the truth is that anything you might want to manifest, whether it be a Porsche or a lover or whatever it is that you want to manifest, what you're actually asking for is more life force. You're asking to feel more alive. You want it because you think it'll turn your crank somehow. Right? But that's a little backwards. We actually have to turn our crank first. If what I want out of this thing is aliveness, then I actually have to be the frequency of aliveness first. Now, has anybody ever experienced manifesting something that like, oh my God, I wanted this car forever. And I was so excited. And then like 3 months later, it's just a car. It doesn't get you all wound up anymore. Why is that? Because you wanted the car to make your aliveness. And if you weren't already alive, you're not going to continue to enjoy that car in the same way. So my interesting point of view is because I am really lazy, and I want to find the easiest, quickest way to the life that I want. So I'm going to start with aliveness, since everything that I want out there that I could want has aliveness inside it, inside that choice, inside of me coming into that and living and bringing life force to it. So, look at it this way. A seed has no plan. A seed has no strategy. Okay, first of all, I'm going to break out of this, and I'm going to go up here right now. Seed follows life. That's what it does. It follows life all the way up out of the ground. It goes, ta-da, here I am. Pick me, play with me, right? That is how life works. Everything that is organic, including us, seeks life, seeks aliveness. So, if I were me and if I were you, I would put that on the first thing you thought about every day, is what will make me come alive? Where can I bring more life force through me today? So, one of the biggest things that's a downer, because we think it's because we get older that we get more tired. It's because we get more contained that we lose our life force. We're trying to hold ourselves together. So, the way that life force works, literally, scientifically, is through energy, a life force energy, toroidal flows, that comes right through the top of our crown. It becomes dense. The photons become dense and form our body. And then that life force goes all the way down and comes right back up again. So one of the most important things you can do is let shit fly. Let emotions out. Don't contain. Let life come through you. Let yourself feel what you're not feeling. Right? So when I first got up here, I was nervous. So I had to play with you. I had to express the energy so it could come up and through me, out of me. There's a lot of ways I could have done that, but I chose to be silly. That's one of my favorite ways to let things through the tube, right? So, let's free up some energy. You want to? Because I don't like to just talk. I want you guys to have an experience. Is that okay with you? Oh, yeah. It's a player on aisle 7. And aisle 10, we've got some players in the room. Cool. Uh-oh, I'm getting them started. Okay. So, I want you to think of something that feels a little sticky, or has maybe been sticky for you this week. Maybe a conversation that you had. And when I say a little, I would encourage you not to bring your 5,000-pound issue into the room right now, because that might be a little much for the next 5 minutes, okay? But just something that has been kind of spinning in there, okay? I want you to put your hand where you feel it in your body. Because it's not about the story, kids. The story will take away your aliveness. It's about the energy that's trying to be released through that experience and through that story. When we go into the story, we lose life force. Now, I want you to ask, what is the energy underneath this issue? What is the energy that's trying to come forward? What is the truth of this? Now I want you to make a little space. And I want you to breathe in love. I want you to breathe in gratitude for it making itself known here. So we're doing just a little bit of very simple alchemy. We're taking one frequency. We're not trying to stuff it or force it. We're saying, come on, I want to talk to you. What's going on in there? Right? And add a little love. Add a little gratitude. Say, thank you. Because everything that's unlike love is seeking love. It's one of the basic principles of true alchemy. Is everything that is dense or heavy is seeking higher expression. And so sometimes when we just add a little bit of a different frequency, and love and gratitude are two of the highest frequencies that we can access here on planet E. I think there's some higher frequencies, but those are ones that we can kind of grasp as humans. And for some of you, that's all that it took to maybe shift that energy a little bit. Now, some of you are a little bit harder cases. You want to hold on to stuff, and you want to contract stuff, okay? So just, if it's not moving too well, just ask, what do you need? What do you need to feel safe? What do you need from me? Yeah, beautiful. Reassurance of what? Okay. Yeah. So just notice even just that little bit of information softens. Also, I would invite you to soften into that energy. So soften with your breath, soften with your shoulders. One of my favorite poems of all time while we're softening and breathing is from Anais Nin called Risk. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Every one of us have things in our lives that are inside of a tight bud. And while we're doing that, we don't have access to the life force that is. Underneath every upset, underneath every challenge is a beautiful, intelligent energy trying to be free. That's why the challenge is there in the first place. It's asking for a greater part of you to step up. You are the antidote to everything that is occurring in your life that you don't like, that feels stuck, that you want to protect, that you want to keep gifting your life force to. I believe that every challenge is activating a greater potency in us. There is nothing greater than you. No challenge, no circumstance that is greater than you. So when a challenge or circumstance comes in that feels greater than us, it's asking us to step the F up, to be more, to be that whom has the solution or for whom that is a non-issue. So, have a big financial bill. Poof, right? What is it asking for? It's asking you to be the person for whom that financial bill is a non-issue. It's asking you to be more. If we do live in a friendly universe, then everything is for us, and everything is for our evolution and for the continuing expression of awakeness and aliveness. Are we having fun yet? I don't know. Let's get very serious about aliveness. Okay. So, how am I doing on time? I never know. Oh, I've probably gone over, as per the usual. Okay, so I want to leave you with one little exercise so that you can begin to cultivate more of the experiences that you want in your life. Because the big things you want them because you want to feel alive. So let's cultivate your magnetic aliveness inside your body right now. Does that sound like a good deal? Okay, cool. So I want you to just recall, those of you who are in book group today did a little version of this. I want you to recall a time recently where you felt alive. It could be a small moment. It could be a moment that was a deep conversation that you had with somebody. It could be a walk in nature where you just felt, oh, so good to be here. So good to be alive. Maybe you have 2 or 3 of those. For some of you, you might have to go back to last year, but it's okay. You know, we are where we are. But remember it. Remember that little flicker of energy that moves through that center of you. So that you can remember life force, so you remember aliveness. And now what I'd like you to do is like you take a deep breath from like 2 feet below the earth and breathe it up your hoo-ha and up through, I know I said that, didn't I? And up through the central channel through the top of your head. So you're going to breathe into your belly and breathe up above your head. Okay, so, and then breathe from above your head through the center of you, and then shoot it down to that part on the earth. Okay? So I'm inviting you into that central channel I talked about earlier where I said, this is your living intelligence. This is the life force that moves through you. And we're going to use this breath, we're going to use this intelligence to stoke that feeling of aliveness. So see if you can turn on and up your own sense of life force inside your own body. See if you can turn it up a little bit more through the breath, through connecting with the force that's moving through you. Now, I want you to imagine bringing your arms in kind of tight, like this. And I want you to literally compress this aliveness that's in this center part of you. So imagine that you could compress it. So how you became form is light compressed to make your body. So we're going to compress this life force, this energy. We're going to create some density to it so it can start pulling in things in the 3D. So as you're pulling in, I want you to imagine that column inside of you is becoming magnetic. It's becoming almost like a channel, like a vortex of energy that's spinning and pulling to itself. Imagine that it's expanding, this cycle of energy, this spiral of energy that's coming through your core. Imagine it spiraling out, and it's pulling to you and organizing for you all of the things that have been in your heart, all of the things that maybe you didn't even think to ask for, because that's what's cool about the organizing energies. There's the stuff that we know we want, and hopefully most of that's ours and not something we take on from somebody else. But there's also something that our souls want for us that we don't even have any idea about yet. So can we leave room for that? Can we leave room for this organizing energy to pull to you things known and unknown that are going to make you so alive? You're going to be running around your house like that 2-year-old, full of energy, full of life force, full of aliveness. Yeah. Cool. Don't do this every day or anything, because you might get too happy and too many good things might start coming. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, for those of you who would like a little more of this, do you think you can stand it? We're going to go stoke the fire of aliveness for about an hour, hour and a half after we get done here. So, who do they go to if they haven't signed up yet?
There'll be somebody.
It's that one. Beautiful. Thank you, Renelle. Okay. So, want to join me for a little prayer? Okay. Dear Divine Creator, we come to you together in prayer, in holiness, in our wholeness, and our desire to be more awake and more alive. And we ask you to bless this desire. We ask you to bless this field, this holy field of becoming that we're all a part of and choosing into together. I ask that all of the spiritual support that is available to each and every one of us be present now. And in fact, for those who are willing, I invite you to call forth and allow your spirit support to just touch you gently, softly, on your arms, on your back. We ask that you, in your divinity, show us your presence with us so that we can remember and know our divinity. We ask for the courage to let go of the protections and of the illusion that we require protections. We ask for a special blessing to dissolve the fear that separates us from you. We ask to join divinity in oneness, in our wholeness. I ask for a blessing of gratitude that I may and we may simmer in the gratitude for this life that has been given to us and that we are choosing. Thank you for giving us the brave hearts to reach for more and to be more. Thank you for giving us the courage that even though sometimes we want to give up, that we keep going, that we stand up and continue to live and to thrive. We acknowledge that we are warriors of love, of consciousness, of the awakening that's happening on this planet. Please be close to us as we stumble, as we reach, as we win. In the name of Spirit and all that is holy, amen. Okay, so there is going to be a basket coming around for you guys to contribute to the service and all that goes on to create a service like this. There's also, I think, Venmo things in the seats in front of you that you can do that way. There's a lot, some of us don't do cash anymore, right? So, in the game called Life Force, in the game called Aliveness, movement is one of the most biggest keys to life force. So there's this movement of energy coming through us, and then we stop the movement, we stop the life force. This is also a financial principle. when you stop moving, when you hoard, when you're like, oh no, I can't let go of this because something bad might happen someday, you literally stop the currency. You stop the flow of energy, right? So if I don't want to feel something and I stuff it, I stop the flow. So reciprocity financially and in every way creates movement and creates more aliveness. Some of the most successful financial people make choices around money very fast. They don't think about it for a long time and do the pros and cons. They feel where it needs to be directed and they direct it, not with that fear and that holding on and that holding back. So I invite you to gift today whatever is in your heart and soul to gift. All right. So I would invite everybody, because wherever attention flows, energy goes. So how about we all increase our flow through this flow, and may it be returned to us 100-fold. Yeah, bring some energy. Let's give money some energy so it can move through the world in the hands of the conscious people who can make the biggest change. Yeah. The more conscious people that have money, the faster this world change. Money desires to be part of the awakening and the consciousness that is happening on the planet. But more of us have to choose it in order to do that, right? So, I bless this money in this basket, in all of our pockets, in all of our banks, to multiply, to regenerate, to be generative. We send this energy of money, more energy, more life, more aliveness, and more possibilities. Let it be done.
All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. Light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. Burden of my past has gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. More than I need comes to me. More than I need comes to me. Light of love and grace shines upon my face. More than I need comes to me. More than I need comes to me.
Let's hear another song from Lezlee Monroe.
So one thing that can contribute to that life force energy that we'd like to keep flowing, right? Get a dog. No, I'm just kidding. I read somewhere that dogs have a higher frequency than we do, so that can be a pull-up, unless you don't like them. So anyway, so going home, one thing that I find raises frequency that can be a continuation of this. Oh, wonderful, wonderful little nuggets of truth here that I'm just loving. To do what makes us happy. So when was the last time you did something that made you happy? Was it this morning, yesterday, last year? Yeah. Yeah, so that raises frequency. That increases life force when you feel the bliss of doing something that you love. So I'll be inviting you to call out what you love doing, because I hadn't done what I love for so long that I had to stop and remember, what do I love? So I would not want that to happen again.
Do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel alright. Do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel alive. What wakes you up? Ignites your smile. What makes you want to run the extra mile? What makes you laugh? Breathe, you breathe. What makes you happy? I know this, like, what makes you happy? But you know, we've gotten really heavy as a collect, haven't we, kinda, as a collective? Okay, so call it out. What makes you happy? What do you love to do? All right. Yeah, okay. Let's get that flow going, right? Sing with me. Do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel alright. Do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel alive. What revs you up from deep inside. What makes you kick it into four-wheel drive. What sails you through your finish line. What makes you happy. One more time. What makes you happy to do? That you're going to do this week. All right, way to go. One more time. Do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel alright. Do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel alive. What lights your fire? What drives your feet? What makes you want to share with all you meet? A new creation you just can't beat. That makes you happy. What makes you happy? What makes you happy?
Lezlee makes me happy. Yet. Thank you, dear. So good to play music with you. And thank you, Megan. Feeling the stirring. Trying to manage all my little containers, and it's hell. So I'll be attending your workshop. Bless you. We're always blessed when you come and speak to us, and such wisdom, such aliveness in you. It's inspiring, absolutely inspiring. I know I have some things to remind you of. Okay, after the service today, obviously, workshop, Megan, Sillito downstairs. That's room 102 in the Retreat Center. Go down there, sign up, get your lunch. And she'll be down in a minute. I'm positive that's going to be just extraordinary. It always is. This Saturday at 11 o'clock in the Retreat Center, LGBTQIA and the Allies group, Pride Haven, will gather for their monthly support group. That happens once a month, so it's fourth Saturday. So join us. Join us if you can. And if you enjoyed getting a prayer from our practitioners last week when they did the wall of prayer, that can happen in any Sunday. Any Sunday. After service, they make themselves available right across the hall. Get a quick prayer, a shot in the arm that will carry you through the whole week. So take advantage of that. And remember our Friday experience coming up on the 31st this month. That's the 5th Friday instead. So take advantage of all those events we have. Keep the community just alive and well and continuing to grow. So much fun, so much fun. All right, everybody, let's stand. Let's sing our closing song. It's a great affirmation, like most of our songs. I am as God created me.
In the light and the love and the glory,